real quick. This is going to be something I need to get off my chest real quick. Say this. Say this real quick. There's a lot of copycats, brother Tim. Cats. That's not original. They are your NPCs, your archons, your energy vampires, your soul takers, your soul. They try to mimic you in Destiny Swap and say things that you said when they were under your wing and they tried to mimic you. This can happen in real life too, not just on YouTube. I have a pen in my hand because I need to just. This is helping me with some things right now. These type of beings, they will copy you, emulate you, damn near want to be you because you have something that they don't, a soul, a spirit. You have what they call empathy, passion, compassion. You have that. They don't. They have to copy the original because, in all actuality, they're nothing more than being a small, minute being that is pitiful. But I'm going to let y'all know I see right through you with the visual. You copy off a lot of us and try to bash us subliminal. But your knowledge is not on point like a decimal. But I see right through y'all, though. I'm telling you. See, I see how a lot of y'all move. And it's not just me. The real people that is on point and spiritual see right through y'all. Some of y'all never use the word understand. Now I'm starting to hear people say understand. Some of y'all are what they call stands. Nowhere near a fan. See how y'all really starting to act out in there on these YouTube streets, though. I mean, I'm starting to see it. Y'all claim to be spiritual, y'all claim to be this and claim to be that, but y'all really not that. I'm being real, and I hate to be like that. It's funny how some of the hawks in the sky, but you ain't never see hawks like that. But I'm talking about this one guy. You didn't see him until he came around. You was truly though. I'm just that you know the truth. So I'm just releasing this because I'm getting tired of you trying to mimic and copy what you don't know nothing about. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The path that this brother's on, see your way out. This is not no rhyme or none of that stuff. I'm just being honest with y'all. I guys got to get this off my chest. This is not no rant. This is not no rave or none of that stuff. But I do have to call out this person because I'm warning you. Your spirit is getting ready for a serious test. And yes, I mean that. You can't play around with spirit at all. Because I know for a fact you're not the one that heard the call or one of them that heard the call. I'm just letting you know you need to stop playing once and for all. This is not no. I'm saying this is not no poem. This is not no rhyme and none of that stuff. I'm just speaking from what I feel and what I'm seeing right now. Okay. You keep on playing with the spirits. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel it because this new year that's coming on the spring equinox. I hope you're ready for that because all the people that be faking and saying they spiritual, y'all need to stop playing with that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. See, you you the type of person I can see that right now though. It's like it's crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you though. The shit that you doing is forbidden, like Rosemary's Baby. Trying to tell you this is my final warning. Stop playing with the spirits. Stop playing with spirituality. Cause you're not ready for what's gonna happen in your reality. I'm being real. I'm telling y'all, look, I'm not rhyming to be rhyming. I'm being real because this right here, it ain't something that y'all need to feel, but it is something that he need to feel. See, people take this path very serious and don't joke at all. We don't play when it come down to sun gazing. Mm-mm, not at all. I have no empathy or remorse because I know for a fact the crash out is real for you and it's really going to show people how you're truly off course. And y'all thinking I'm rhyming and I'm not. I'm just speaking from what I'm feeling within. So all I got to tell you, you got to do a lot of soul searching. Because a lot of these NPCs and a lot of these fake wannabes, you can't play with this path. It's not a toy, it's not a game. I'm telling you right now, there are actually ancestral spirits that will burn you up in flames. Start with the interior and the exterior. I'm telling you what I know and what I see and what I feel. It don't have to be physical, it can be spiritual. You can't be playing with this. Because I'm telling you, the further you go in this rabbit hole and you play with it, there's no. I'm really seeing how people play this as a joke just for likes and views and a following. It's not about that. It's not about that. We come on this channel to tell y'all the truth about what's going on, about transformation and about the Kundalini energy and so on, about how it's connected to the mitochondria and so on, and how our ancestral practices are connected to that. Then at the same time, how it's actually causing a frequency on the planet of this energy, of this abundance of energy that's going to cause a serious transformation to the people. But you got NPCs, fake woke people that's playing this as a joke. And then come on this channel and take information, or may I say, take words and words of upliftment and put it on theirs, knowing damn well they were never original from the start. I'm gonna tell you like this, and it's coming right here from the heart. Stay talking about gossip. That's what you need to do. Because what you're doing, I feel for you. Because where this is going is not a pretty sight. I assure you, it is not a pretty sight. I'm trying to get my thoughts together because there's so much I want to say. I seen so many people play with the souls of many and let all of them astray. Black sheep of the family, yeah, they the ones that's been called and been chosen out of the family, yes. But they have the right of free will if they choose to go that path. You get what I'm saying? Some people are not ready for that path because it's a lonely path too. So you gotta understand that these people don't really get it because they want a following and they're trying to figure out who they can bring on that following and leave these people left without a fucking clue. They feed off your energy, they feed off your daggone loose. That's what they do best. Because they need that energy to harness and so on because they can't do it by themselves. So they need to have an audience, right? And that's what they do all the time. They want to build it up to get as much loose that they can feed off of. That's what they do. So I'm telling y'all, these beings are very dangerous. Very dangerous. And they know what they're doing. They're trying to feed off the frequency of the energy that you have within your vessel because they can smell the essence right through your vessel. They can smell the innocence. And they feed off of it like a vampire with the fangs coming out. I'm telling y'all. These NPCs are also called archons for short. They are your fallen ones. They're the ones that test you to see if you're going to pass your test. That's what they do. That's what they want to do. That's what they chose to do. So I'm telling you, I see right through this one person from day one. And I need you to stop copying off of what's going on this channel and others too, because you keep on playing with. And this is not a joking matter. This is nothing to be played with. This is very serious because you don't understand that you're dealing with the souls of the people. And some of these souls are chosen. They're very chosen. And you keep on playing with them. Their ancestors and their guardian angels don't play with them or play about them. See, you have to realize that people think this whole thing is a joke and thinking that it's all fun, laughter, and everything else, but it's really not. You have people that's really out here doing the work spiritually. You have people that are really calling out the fake shit. You have people that's really looking at telling people on these live streams, hey, this person is not good to listen to. But you know what? You have the right of free will to do what you want to do. But I'm letting you know I'm here to inform all of you. You need to have discernment very carefully because these people are trying to play you and they're trying to take your energy. They want your energy. And I'm talking to the ones that don't even know about their DNA explosions that they're having, that they can't really talk to nobody about, but they're looking to these people that they think know and have these answers, but they don't know shit. This is nothing to play with at all. People say they see Hawks this and Hawks that. Hawks. Listen, this is nothing to play with, man. This is nothing to play with. I'm here to warn people about a lot of these NPCs that seem like they have so much charisma, so much this and so much that. Y'all really need to use discernment because I'm seeing where these people are going and the people that's following them. I really have empathy for you all that's following these people. I don't ask you to follow me. I am not nobody that you need to follow. All I am is just being a messenger because I give a damn. I'm one of the few on YouTube that really give a fuck about the people livelihood and their spiritual journey. Look, I'm not here to build an audience. All I'm here to do is help you think more openly and start analyzing these people. A lot of these people not speaking from the heart, they never were. All they saw is this currency, currency. That's all they see. They don't give a fuck about you. I really hope that y'all soon will see that. I really do. Because you got all these people trying to talk about spirituality, consciousness, and stuff like that. But they don't really understand that you can't play with this. Make false predictions and don't come true. You got people that be wishing death on this person, that person, and it don't come true. When they do stuff like that, that is that of negative energy. That is that of a fallen. That is that of an archon. That is one of that they call an NPC. They the ones that are actually agents that are actually bringing forth chaos because they don't want none of you to make it to the next. How can I say it? The next level of what they call consciousness. Look, you have people saying the new earth this, new earth that, new earth this, new earth that. How can you go into a new earth when your soul is about to become hijacked by these NPCs that drain you from your loosh, that drain you from your etheric energy that you have in you? I'm telling you, if you start feeling drained from these beings when you're watching them or you're getting headaches, be mindful. If you start feeling tired and woozy afterwards, be mindful. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm checking to see if I have my necklaces on. Yeah, I did. Be mindful. Please. These beings are not playing. They're at the final countdown. And they're trying to take many of you with them on this path that they're on. And that path that they're on is dealing with that of self destruction and self humiliation, and then degrading your own self, having no confidence within yourself. That's what they're doing too. They're trying to bring devastation into your resurrection, into remembering who you really are. They know who you are. They don't want you to go ahead and claim back what is rightfully yours, your own power. Instead, they want your power to devour and then take over and have you bow down to them like they are your caretaker, like they are your maker. I'm telling y'all, broke my daggone pen because of that. See, broke my pen. That's what I'm here to let y'all know. They are here. These NPCs are every day out here on the streets, on these YouTube streets, everywhere. You got to use discernment. A lot of times they talk about negativity. Excuse me, negativity. Also, a lot of mention death and all that other stuff. And then they also claim to be chosen. Ask yourself a question. Who and or whom made you chosen? Do you have the receipts that you're chosen? Stop trying to use biblical knowledge, because that's how they captivate you. Because they know that that's still a chance that you're still asleep and you still got that spell of sleep on you. I came on here because I saw a video. Peace, Mother Shelley. I came on here because I saw a video of a person who I took under my wing years ago. And they're copying and mimicking everything I'm saying and doing. And they're trying to sound like me. From the hawks to everything. These are NPCs. These are your fallen ones. These are your archons. They know what they're doing. They are looking for the children of Tiamat. They are looking for the children so they won't wake up. They want to harness your energy, your power, for their own bidding and to keep that power harnessed in their very vessel. Then they're going to turn that energy into currency to build themselves up on a higher level, a higher plateau. They don't want none of y'all to wake up. They are in cahoots with the people that are actually controlling the YouTube streets. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all some real shit here. They will feed off of the smaller platforms like ours and get information, regurgitate the information, and falsely feed it to you like they came up with the stuff. They will go on TikTok, take people's information off, give you the receipts on where they got it from. Don't give the person acknowledgement. These people are very dangerous. These entities are very dangerous. They will take all information from the smaller platforms, from TikTok. People that have a huge following from TikTok, they will steal their content, put it on their content, and then regurgitate the shit and falsely feed it back to you like they came up with it. And I know that they're playing with this channel right now. Because I'm calling all these fools out now. I'm not going to say names yet, but I'm going to start saying names soon. Coming to a live near you. And y'all not going to like when I start calling y'all names out because I see what the fuck y'all really doing and y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all keep on falsely feeding the people that y'all know that when you use the word chosen, you can lure them in. And some of them are chosen and y'all know that and y'all want to make sure that y'all found harness that energy to feed off of it because you have that sheer hunger. Y'all are the original energy vampires. Y'all are the archons. Y'all are the fallen ones. Y'all are the ones they've been talking about in y'all biblical scriptures, and y'all know that. And now use this platform for your own bidding to find out where are the children of her. And y'all know that. That's what makes y'all dangerous. And then y'all got cronies with y'all helping y'all along the way to lure them in. And these same people that you're luring in that are by being children of Tiamat herself, y'all know they going through DNA explosions and they have hella questions and y'all can't answer them because y'all don't give a fuck because y'all soulless. Because y'all know you soulless and you got to feed off of that. You got to feed off that energy. You need that energy. And you're trying to build a huge following to start selling books, to start selling that you want to become wealthy off of. You never gave a fuck about the people. None of y'all assholes that do that shit don't give a fuck about the people. Y'all don't give a damn about how the way they living. You don't give a fuck if they have money, if they don't. You don't care if they can't get by hardly. All you want is their energy and their money. You NPC motherfuckers, you got there going dirty, dusty ass archon motherfuckers that's incarnated in human flesh. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. And then y'all also use tools like the tarot and all of that to bring fascination, to lure them in and for evil. But those that do the tarot for the betterment of good to help out people, credit to you. But y'all know that y'all have people that practice that to lure people in to drain their energy. And I know for a fact because some of y'all know that practice the tarot. And y'all know it. Sometimes y'all don't speak on it. And I get it. But some of them use tools to lure the real chosen children in for their energy to harness it. And y'all know that. And y'all are the NPCs, the archons, the fallen ones, the ones that's been talked about the whole entire time, A lot of y'all have higher, bigger platforms, and y'all know that, and y'all keep on trying to get new members, new subscribers, and then you also talk about putting up your links in the chats and everything so you can get money. I'm not talking about all of you that's doing the work. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that don't do the work, that claim to do the work, and they're lying in front of the camera. Y'all know y'all lying, and y'all keep on feeding and feasting off the real children of her. Y'all still calling the Most High He. That's totally that's totally blatant disrespect, and y'all mofos know that shit. That's why y'all asses became the fallen ones, because y'all constantly disrespected her, and then your asses wind up being here in this realm trying to do the same thing that you did in the other realm, and trying to feed off them same energies as you can when you find her children, to feast off that so you can start having them follow you to mislead them down the wrong path. And you know that. You also know that there's a right of free will, and you're making sure that they don't have that right by using your charismatic energy, your charismatic energy, and the way of luring people in. Y'all are the vampires, the energy vampires. Y'all are the originals. Like the show The Originals, y'all are the originals. And if anybody don't know what the show Originals is, it's about a family of vampires and werewolves that were the originals from the beginning. They were immortal. And there was only certain things that could kill or could unalive them. But then they wouldn't even really unalive like that. But we're gonna get into that another time. Because I see they messing with the live. I see all of that. That's why it's very important that we start using discernment on these daggone beings, because they don't have a soul. Those that are the children of the primordial mother, y'all have a soul, empathy. Many of y'all also are spiritual warriors and don't even realize you're spiritual warriors. And they also need that warrior energy to feast off of, because you have both sides. You have the loving side and you have the warrior side. They need that balance to make them even stronger too. So you got to wake up on that as well. Many of them come from different star systems and star constellations. I'm telling y'all, man. Listen, the person that I took under my wing, this mofo is mimicking everything and saying everything I do. This person never talked the way like how the way we talk on this channel. And you got many of them, and they're feasting off your loosh. They're feeding off that your etheric body. They're feeding off of it. And they'll bring fear. They'll bring fear mongering. And then what a lot of them will do is talk about the new earth all the time. Oh, the new earth, the new earth, the new earth is here. Let them say that shit. But not one time they'll tell you how many dimensions there are. Not one time they'll tell you how to raise your vibrations. Not one time when you have a spiritual question, they'll be able to answer it like they're supposed to. They will ignore it. It's legions of them, y'all, on YouTube. Legions. If you never saw the movie Legion, I recommend you look at that movie Legion so you can see what I'm talking about. It's legions of them. And I'm not here to bring fear to you. You all have the right of free will, and you also have the gift of discernment, many of you. Let me tell you something. If you're watching videos and this person claims to be spiritual, I'm a narcissist this and narcissist that, and you know, the 2/3 this, the 2/3 that, whatever they want to say. I'm just giving examples, okay? You gotta start questioning yourself. Why is this person doing videos on narcissism? Why these beings constantly talking about narcissism, and they're talking about, just say, like, two-thirds and shit like that, right? Or they talking about the new earth all the time, right? Why the freak, when they talk about narcissism, it don't really correlates with spirituality? It'll be more about them than about you. It's more about them than you. They're going through their experiences about what they quote unquote went through, but not yet ask a question. Have y'all ever been through that? Have you ever experienced this? Because what people are missing or failing to miss that's like them, these beings, is that it's you, the subscribers, that become the audience that can either entertain or can learn or can actually feel, which is the understanding that resonate with your very fiber of your being on what that person is saying to you. They feed off of you. These beings feed off of you to see your reaction. Because once they see they got you, then they can feed off you. I've seen it with the person that I took under my wing. And I've been trying my best to make people wake up before they fall into people like this individual. Because when it comes down to it, they don't know shit about spirituality or the spirit realm. They don't. You're listening to an empty vessel that fell from grace. Yes, I'm going to use that terminology because that's the only way you'll understand, overstand, and understand and understand what is being said to you. I'm telling y'all, it's not, it's dangerous with these people. There's people that are use very informative information. Very informative. And it can be so on point. You're like, yo, that's serious shit. And they'll put everything down that you done researched. But soon as somebody asks them a question, they catch your attitude. There's a woman that me and one of the subscribers seen on one of these social media platforms, that anytime a male comes on her channel and just asks one question, she goes off on him. True story. And when me and one of the mods talked about that, we pretty much distanced ourselves because we started seeing it happen too much. And a lot of time, the men when they came on to just ask a question or try to add on for more information so people can see that it has to be a balance there, quickly shun them off. You have so many of these beings that have that narcissistic energy, that spirit, that they'll talk about it in their channel and they'll have it as a title. And what Rod Hayes said resonated years ago. He said if people are talking about narcissism or have it titled on their channel, then they are a narcissist. They'll say how narcissism is demonic and all of that. Don't even realize that they're talking about themselves. They are coming out, y'all, letting you know what's up. Listen, the year of the fire horse, which is going to happen during the spring equinox, a lot of these beings are going to start showing their true colors because fire is also light. And the light is going to bring forth what was in the dark the whole entire time. They had people thinking that you they had people thinking that the new year was in January. The real new year is in the spring equinox, not the winter equinox. You got to remember, we're still in the winter equinox on the Gregorian calendar. These beings, your archons, your fallen ones, that disobeyed the primordial mother, that are one of the ones that went against her. They went against the primordial mother, y'all. They are your renegades, your rogues that don't want you to what? Learn to also connect back into the matrix, the womb. They don't want you to connect back to it. Because when you connect back to the womb of the divine mother, look up the Vistica Pisces very seriously and read it very carefully. The Vistica Pisces. Then you need to start looking into the Kundalini energy, the chakras. Then you need to start looking into how it's connected to the X chromosome, which is the mitochondrial. The whole time, these archons, they are against the mother because they don't want you to connect back to her. So, in order to try to hurt the mother, is to go after her children. Y'all can see I'm not making this shit up. I'm looking at you right there in the damn camera. I don't do like this, so you don't. So I don't have time for that. I supposed to have been doing something today that I told one of the subscribers that I look as a mother figure. I told I was going to do something. I ain't even get a chance to do it yet because I saw this video and it really ticked me off because I saw what this individual was doing. Let me tell you, there's only a few of us on these YouTube streets that really give a damn about the people and really give a damn about people's souls for real. It's not about saving everybody, but it's about putting a message out there. Because everybody's not going to be saved out of all of this. Because this thing was done by design. But back to that fire horse. All I can say, the root and the sacral chakra. And if your soul and spirit ain't right, then guess what? Your soul ain't tight. And you will feel the wrath. Because that energy that I told y'all about, that ancient energy is, may I say, feminine, is connected to the fire horse. That is why I've been telling everybody to get your heart chakra right. That heart chakra is very important and is very significant. Okay? It's very important and very significant because it plays a serious strategic role on the next chapter on your spiritual journey. After the heart chakra, then there's the throat chakra. Then after the throat chakra, there is what? The crown chakra. Then after that, the forming of the third eye. Listen, the archons don't have a heart or a soul. But you that they've been trying to feast on, you have a soul, you have a heart. That's why you have empathy. Your heart is going to be judged on the scales of Mayat. M-A-A-T. Look her up. Check this out. Mayat is connected to the scale Libra in the zodiac, which the ruling planet for that is none other than Venus. Yes, Venus is connected to Mayat. Venus also went by multiple names. One of the names that people might know Venus as is Aphrodite. Those that practice the Yoruba tradition, Oshun. Don't believe me? Look it up. Also, in ancient Kemetic teachings, she's also called Hat Haru or Hathor, who Disney made a movie out of called none other than Maleficent. And I recommend you watch that movie Maleficent because the whole time that movie is about the heart chakra. Both movies are about the heart chakra, one and two. And they called Maleficent the Queen of the Moors. Let that sink in. They are not playing with y'all out here. They put stuff in movies for a reason, like all the old elders from the conscious community. They put stuff in movies for a reason. They made a deal to put truth into the movies. That was their obligation to make that fantasy not look to be real and call it entertainment. I'm telling y'all, look, these people or these last leg, this fire horse is going to start showing it. I'm telling y'all, this fire horse, if your soul ain't right and your chakras ain't lined up, if you don't have that love chakra aligned, they're going to eat you alive. This whole new year coming is going to be a test. This is not a fear mongering video. Look up the spiritual look up the fire horse spiritual meaning. It is also connected to the water, and water is feminine. So now you're dealing with the feminine energies of the water and also the fire, which is the yin which is the yin, which is the feminine, and the yang, which is the fire, which is the light. They're going to be working together this year coming. Emotions going to intensify. If you're not spiritually grounded, I'm telling you, a lot of these people, these beings, these entities are going to start showing their true form, their true colors on a spiritual level. And I'm here to tell you, you have to take heed and start observing these entities in flesh. Start listening to key words that don't sound right to you. I'm telling y'all, I'm not just saying shit. See, the three that's on here watching, kudos to you. Kudos to you. Those that talk to me outside of YouTube tell you I'm the same person outside of YouTube when you talk to me. I'm telling you, some of the mods that be on here, they'll tell you he the same. The ones I talk to, he the same person outside of YouTube. You know, I listen. I don't want nobody following me. I just want you to just take heed to the message. That's it. I'm nobody's leader. None of that shit. I just want you all to be on your path and enjoy your life and keep your vibrations risen and high and focus on your heart chakra and keep yourself balanced. It's great to be a kind-hearted soul, but also be firm at the same time and know when you're being used and be firm about how you don't like being used and you step away from those entities or those beings. Because everybody on this planet is not human. Everybody on this planet is not human. They're not going to tell you that. That's a part of the school. Okay? So, and I want y'all to understand that the reason why the numbers probably fluctuate on this channel of ours is because a lot of these NPCs, a lot of these agents, a lot of these plants, they take from this information, they take from this channel, and not just this one, but many others and many other platforms on social media, and they regurgitate this information to all of you. You got to start questioning them. And when you say they don't like being questioned, then you know they are Archon. I'm telling you. If they get upset about the questioning, like, oh, man, block them. If they say stuff like that, that's an Archon. I'm telling y'all, this is not a joke. Please, y'all, sake of you, because there's an old song by this group called the Lost Children of Babylon. It's called Seven Thunders. And in the beginning of the video of the song, it said that Earth was a battleground for the souls. Real talk. And that whole song goes into the final showdown between the Anunnaki and whomever. And also it talked about how this other group was led by the teachers of Helen Blavatsky. If you don't know who Helena Blavatsky is, I recommend you look her up. She wrote the book, I think it's called Isis Unveiled. And she used our ancient science to manipulate the people. Just saying. I'm just saying. This how serious this stuff is. It goes that far and more. This thing been going on since the beginning of time, and everybody that didn't know, they need to know. Why you think they've been trying to attack the melanated people, ancient practices and science, and try to, with the help of these archons, they'll call it witchcraft and demonic, because they don't want you to wake up to your full potential and get your power back. Y'all are the healers. Y'all are the children of the primordial mother that are the healers of the planet. Help restore it. They know that. They will go ahead and demonize your stuff so you won't wake up. These archons, these NPCs do that on purpose because they don't want you to wake up at all. They are part of that design plan. They have been in these YouTube streets, in the daggone real world out there, as plants to stop you from rising and resurrecting and remember who the hell you are spiritually. They do it on purpose. They feast off your energy and try to put you in a paralysis where you can, a mental paralysis that is, so you won't remember. And they use what they call charisma. So I just want to let y'all know that they are messing with the wrong people, and they are playing with the souls of the wrong people. And I'm telling you, during this fire horse, shit is about to hit the fucking fan starting on the spring equinox. So please get yourself aligned and work on your heart chakra before March 21st, which is on a Friday. And the crazy thing is, shout out to Awakening Empress. Awakening Empress, shout out to you, because she did on one of the lives and said that March 21st is on a Friday. And if you don't believe me, Friday is that of Venus Day. That's what it really means. Friday represents Venus Day. Venus is a part of that feminine energy that I was telling y'all about. And I'm telling y'all from the download that I received months ago, before this particular year starting to come up, I told y'all that a goddamn ancient divine feminine energy was coming. And I told y'all got to get yourselves right. Now we about to start seeing how she is going to bring a lot of hellacious energy that's going to deal with emotions and so on. And a lot of skeletons are going to come out from the closet of these people that claim to be so spiritual, and that claim to be so much as gurus, that claim to be so much as leaders, that have all these big ass fucking platforms, that's been faking the funk the whole fucking time. I'm telling y'all. And y'all about to see a serious crash out. Shout out to Pisces the King, Mother Shelley, all the Mars. I'm telling y'all, they seeing shit, and I'm trying to tell y'all that y'all about to see a whole lot. Hey, brother Tim, kudos to you, brother. We need to start talking soon. Um, I'm telling y'all, keep your eyes and ears open, because a lot of things are happening. My son pulled up videos showing water or aquatic creatures, dragons. He showed me that the other day and said, Dad, look at this. This is real. This is not AI. He said, everything you've been saying, Dad, I look it up myself. And I'd be like, how my dad know this? My son said that the other day. And I'm telling y'all, man, we ain't see shit yet. Y'all need to keep your eyes on the weather, because listen, during this time of the fire horse, y'all need to keep your eyes on the weather patterns carefully. All the natural disasters that's going to happen this year, please keep an eye on them. Keep your eyes on the waters. Keep your eyes on the fires. Keep your eyes on the volcanic eruptions, the earthquakes, the tsunamis. Keep your eyes on everything that's dealing with, okay? Keep your eyes on what's going on in corporate America. We're going to start seeing a lot of people start quitting, stepping down, all this shit. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be crazy shit that's going to be happening because people are not ready. This is not no fear mongering. I'm just, because if it was some fear mongering going off, I would have mentioned the unalive shit. And I ain't even mentioned that shit. All I'm trying to get y'all to understand now, that shit is about to hit the fan during this new year. Okay? And the new year is on the spring solstice when everything has now fully awakened, because we're still in the winter equinox with the death of the planet. Okay, when the planet goes back into hibernation, and then what happens during the spring equinox, she goes into her resurrecting state. And also the sun, SUN, starts getting its power back and starts getting stronger. Then when the sun is at its highest potency and power, it's what you call summertime, the summer equinox. Then the sun starts losing its power during what? The fall equinox, which you call autumn. And that's when the sun gets weaker and the planet and the vegetation starts what? Getting ready to go back to hibernation again. Our ancestors knew what the new year was. They always waited and said that the new year was when the earth, Gaia, Tiamat, starts waking up and everything starts resurrecting again from the ground. But when you let these archon beings that created the Gregorian calendar, guess what happened? They started telling you that the new year was in January, named after one of their deities, Janus, the two-headed Roman god, one seen in the past and the one seen in the future. Shout out to Life Have No Niche. That sister said it in one of her videos. She's also one of the mods on here. But I'm telling y'all, please, this is not a rant. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving you a heads up. I'm giving y'all a heads up. Y'all gonna see so many people crashing out this new year because we're dealing with the energies of the root chakra, and right here where the stomach is, the sacral chakra. We're dealing with those two energies, those two chakras. And honestly, after that, you have the soul, you have the heart chakra. Look, the root, sacral, heart, throat, right? I mean, I think I'm right. It's the root, the sacral, the heart, throat, right? I think I might be right. I can't remember all of them. So just bear with me, okay? But just know those two are the main ones that's connected to the bottom of your chakras. Because I can't remember the other one. I think it's the root, the sacral, and I say the solar plexus. The solar plexus, the root, the solar plex, I mean the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, and the crown. I think the what is it? The head, and then you got the crown, the one that's above, I think. So when all that takes place, when all those are properly aligned, you'll be able to have your power. You'll be able to have your psychic gifts. You'll be in nirvana. But you got to understand that that is very dangerous if you don't know how to control it. So those two lower chakras, they're going to be the focal point on this new year. That's why I told y'all, get your hearts together, please. Because I know I probably said some of the chakras wrong, but I just wanted to put the message out there. Right now, I'm really trying to get that out there to y'all. Because these people are not playing. These entities are not playing. The people that's in power are not playing. The Vatican is not playing. They know what's going on. Why do you think they actually know about the primordial mother and they go behind closed doors and they pray to a energy, deity, so on? That's what they do. The Pope goes behind the scenes and pray to a black Madonna who looks like yours truly, who looks like your so-called black women of America. They don't want to tell you that. And then to top all of that, that's so crazy. The new Pope has blood ties to Louisiana, which is connected to IT. Y'all look at the mind games, the Jedi mind tricks. Okay. Um, I think that's all I want to say right now. But these NPCs are not playing with y'all. They are your plants. They are your fallen ones. They are the ones that's against Tiamat, the primordial mother. They've been against her from day one. They're some of her children. They're some of the children that turned on her. Y'all better look it up. The real ones that had their mother back is a part of that frequency called the 144,000. And those that are chosen that's going underneath these daggone fake archons, they can spot you and feel you a mile away. And some of you, what you do, you give in, letting them know who you are when you start asking some questions. Or you start putting information out there in their chats. And then they don't know nothing of the stuff that you're talking about. Then they want you to elaborate more. And then when you do, they got you. And they're like, I have one that can see. Like the movie They Live. I got one that can see. And they try to keep you in that daggone channel. And then the first thing they say, oh yeah, by the way, email me some information, or here's my email address and just send me some information. They don't give you props and none of that shit. Because you gotta remember, they have that narcissistic mindset. So on that note, y'all, let me go ahead and go. I gotta go ahead and really do what I said I gotta do. Um, I love all of y'all. Love, peace, light, darkness, supreme balance. I mean, love, peace, light, darkness, which is supreme balance, which is the yin and the yang. It is your little big brother, Negadazo, also known as Green Light Cosmic Angel Fire. Y'all take care. May the primordial mother protect you and yours and guide you on your journey, and may she always be with you and your family that is literally doing their best to strive for the best way of perfection as much as you can in this realm. Y'all take care, and I love every last one of y'all, even those that watch and those that don't like me. Love you too. You take care.